I think this is the one. Hey, 12 kills. Okay, where did I leave off? I think I talked to everyone. Let's see if I have any objectives. Meet with Atug. Let's see, I have one karma left over. All right. Interesting. Okay, so where do I go? Do I have to talk to Dante? Oh shit, Dante. Don't worry, boy. We'll look after you. He started whimpering about an hour ago, turned into a full-blown howl. Wouldn't stop, kept. That's when I realized something bad had happened. Looking down into the house, those huge brown eyes. Whoops. Looking down into those huge brown eyes, you see intelligence and sadness. He lets out a small whine and rubs his head against you. Yeah, let's give him some treats. Dante takes the treat in his mouth, but it's clear he has no appetite for it, and the jerky drops to the floor. He leans into you and looks up mournfully, pressing his ribs against your leg. I guess the dog is going with you, Maverick. Emzo takes a ragged breath and releases it. Then a slow, melancholy smile plays across his face. Well, perhaps a part of Monica lives on in Dante. Return to the safe house when you're finished with Altug main Friond. With a little luck, he can help us locate Green Winters, and we can get to the bottom of this. And now, I think we should all take a moment for Monica. That's cool. I guess I got a dog rolling with me. Let's talk to Mallet Holy. The Dwarvish tech vendor smiles at you with practiced ease, her almond eyes twinkling with a glare from a dozen trade screens. She speaks in a clipped, heavily accented German. A thick... I have no idea how to do a German accent, so I'm just going to read her normally. Welcome to the Data Haven. Can I help you with something? I need some tech. I'm on a tight schedule. Show me what you got. Not bad. I got a little something, something. I would like a sword. A sword would be great. Wait, I think something might be wrong with my stream. Let me reset really fast. Well, that's weird. It's saying my bit rate is dropped for some reason. I'll have to figure that out later. Alright, let's talk to Lane. Before you stands a troll, though it is a stretch to say he's standing at all. His great mass is barely held upright by two vintage prosthetic legs, along with a crutch under one arm. His body clicks and hums with every shift of his weight. Despite these disabilities, his eyes are sharp and calculating. I know you. Haven't been here for long. New to Crisbar then. Heard Monica had some fresh meat in her stable. I'm Maverick, by the way. Good to meet you, Maverick. Name's Alexi Lane. What's your place in the Cruise Bazaar? No place, really. Just an old relic rusted away. There's something you should know about Monica. Something happened to her on the run. How'd you know? It was written all over your face. I had a feeling. Besides, Monica almost always comes around after a run to check on everybody. She's long overdue. And now here you are in her place, so she's either severely wounded or outright dead. Which is it? I'm afraid she's gone. The grizzled troll nods grimly. The servos in his prosthetics complain as he lets loose a heavy sigh. Now that is a shame. She was hell of a runner, that one. And a good friend. I'll leave you be. Let's talk to Samuel. At the sound of your approach, the orc turns to face you. He wears a severe expression, but there's kindness in his eyes. Ah, hello, human. As you can see, I'm in the middle of a conversation with my assistant. The volunteer worker holds her silence, but her expression is full of naked hostility. Samuel gives her a sidelong glance, and she seems to get the message. The fire in her eyes dies down to a low simmer. Excuse me. But we do not want to be impolite. Is there something I can do for you? I couldn't help overhearing your conversation. I take it that you run a charity of some sort. He nods. Yes, it isn't much, but we do what we can. Such as? Give me specifics. He clears his throat, then begins to count off on his fingers. In the past several years, I've established a shelter where the dispossessed can sleep, a soup kitchen to feed the hungry, and a library for the people of the Crew Bazaar to better themselves. It isn't much, I admit, but it's a start. A good start, Samuel. Oh, whoops, volunteer worker. A good start, Samuel. You mustn't be so hard on yourself. There are limits to what one man, even a determined man, can accomplish. This is true. Thankfully, some of the residents that I've helped over the years have come back around to help me. I've got 15 assorted orcs and trolls from all around the Cruise Bazaar working with me now. They help me man the soup line, stock the library shelves, and to do all of hundreds of other little things that a community organization needs done every day. These extraordinary individuals are living proof that what we do here has value. They are my inspiration to continue forward. She beams at the compliment. From her body language, it's clear that she idolizes Beckenbauer. Now, do you have any more questions? If not, I'll bid you good day. I don't wish to sound self-important or rude, but there are many pressing matters that demand my time. 15 assorted orcs and trolls? Does that mean the other races aren't welcome within your organization? That's taking a rather narrow view of what we do. Yes, it is true that my assistants are all members of the globanoid races. It is also true that before they accepted my help, they were thieves, gangers, and deadbeats. This is not because they are bad people. This is because those of which with globanoid traits are feared, mistreated, and denied gainful employment by society that hates us. I hire only goblinoids because mainstream human society has created a need for me to hire only goblinoids. The orcs and trolls of the Crew Bazaar deserve a workplace where they will be treated with dignity and respect. All that being said, our services are available to all. We wouldn't turn a desperate person away. Regardless of that person's metatype, even humans, the most privileged of all races, are welcome at our door. Isn't that what's most important? It is. I agree. With what you're doing here, you're filling a vital need in the community. Thank you. Thank you for saying so. Now, if there's something else that you'd like to talk about? No questions. I'm just passing by. All that for just passing by. Okay. So is there not going to be a weapons shop? This elf clearly has seen better days. His skin is withered and emaciated, as though it has been stretched too tightly over his frame. Track marks line the crooks of his arms and dirty baggages wrap his knuckles. Despite all of this, he seems cheerful enough. The elf fixes his twinkling, bugged-out eyes on yours and offers you a broad smile, displaying a set of impossibly white teeth. When he speaks to you, his voice is surprisingly deep. Guten Tag, mein Freund. You're here for some magic because Zack flashed. He gestured at himself with a dramatic flourish. Is your magic man? Magic? Are you a street mage? Street mage? Me? Do I look like a street mage to you? No, he shakes his head, but his smile doesn't waver. He fishes a small bag of pills out of his black pocket and dangles it before your eyes. No, chummer, I'm not a street mage. I've got the magic in my blood and the magic in these bags, but you won't catch a Zack studying in these spell books. Well, in that case, let's talk about what the magic you've got in the bag there. What you got? Oh, a little bit of everything. I've got your Zen and your Hyper, your Nitro and your Navacoke. If you want it, I've got it. I've even got a special concoction of my own design, but I wouldn't recommend it unless you're serious about getting high. So, you want to conduct a little business? Yeah, show me what you got. That's strength and willpower +2. -2 charisma and intelligence. Okay, I'm good. I would like a store to buy a sword. Ah, that looks like a store owner down here. The Romani Patriarch is an impressive figure, an enormous man in his late 60s, burly and broad-chested despite his age. His voice is deep and resonant, and his breath is heavy with the stench of pipe tobacco. To Van Baxtel, you're here to conduct some business. If so, I welcome you to Matbuck Arms and Ammunition. If not, keep right on walking. I have cash, I need weapons, show me the goods. Weapons. Wait, don't tell me you only got handguns and shotguns and sniper rifles. Hey, a katana. Yeah, let's, whoops. Yeah, let's get a katana. I also want to get it like a throwing weapon. Since I'm building strength and throwing weapons scale off of strength too. There we go. Alright, so we got weapons. Now we gotta find this Atlug. Where is Atlug? Let's see, is there any... Boy, it would be nice if I knew where this guy was. double checking that he's not in the hideout. Whoops. Monotone pitched adjusted voice begins speaking almost immediately. The Shockwing Raiders contract for this case is no more. Maverick is listed as a follow-up contact. This is our only secured line to this Kies. Please listen to the following instructions carefully if you are a supporter of our cause. Continue listening. We have phone booths in strategic locations throughout the city. Within each one you may find a requested posted for specific information. If you can obtain a copy of this information, return here and submit it via the port below the receiver. We will verify the authenticity of the information remotely and post an undoctored copy of it into the Matrix ourselves. It is our stated goal for the information to remain free to all. However, you will be compensated for sought-after information returned to this location. The line goes silent. Hang up the receiver. Wait, did I do that right? Okay. Oh, Simi. Warming herself in the dim light of a dying street lamp, it is a waif of a girl who looks far too worn for her years. Yo, what up, boy? How you doing, man? The Mother Superior, the Mother Superior, she stays there with, my gosh, why can't I read this? The Mother Superior, she says there will be 7 for me to care for. I need to see to them. I wasn't aware of a covenant or church nearby. She's there when I close my eyes, and not Maria. She says I am to be governess to the children. This story sounds familiar. Captain Von Trapp is very well known and respected. The poor dear lost his wife and the children their mother. A child should not be without a mother, and a mother should not be without a child. What the heck is this woman talking about? Have you seen the captain? Look, do you know Monica? Monica? Is she one of the sisters at the Abbey? No, wait, Monica. A flicker of recognition fights through the haze in the young woman's eyes. Yes, Monica. She's good to me. Brings me food to eat and tea to drink. Something happened to her. Despite the woman's persistent delirium, she seems to glean meaning from your tone. She died? While working a job, yeah. The girl grips her head with claw-like hands, tugging at her hair as if she might pull her brain out through her skull. I don't like this, but I can't switch it off. She will go to heaven, she told me. It's a place for good people, stillborn babies and childhood pests. And she was a good person. The girl then begins to mumble to herself while fingering the hair that covers the jack in her head. I'm going to step away now. Probably should have done that a while ago. Yo, Steven, do you know where I need to go to find this Atlug Barakazi? Can you direct me? Because I do not know where to go. I wish I could sprint. southwest part of town. Ooh. Didn't even know there was stuff down here. Bingo. Gracias, senor. The man behind the counter looks right past you and at the dog following close behind you. Dante, I'll fetch his water dish and perhaps a coffee for our friend here. Soy calf, black. Soy? I don't do soy, but I do want some coffee. Coffee is the nectar of life. The Turk looks disgusted. Very well, a soy calf, he tisks to himself. Yeah, I know, man, I know. The man behind the counter has the broad smile and open demeanor of a classic Turkish street vendor. Welcome, Under Defendum. Welcome, and how can Bagazi serve you today? You would like a cup of coffee, perhaps? Didn't we just do this? Whoops, I did not mean to do that. Alright, you sold me how much? This is a specialty item delivered at some cost. I cannot part with it for less than 50 yen a cup. Pay the man. Very good. Hands you a ceramic travel cup which he then fills to the brim with dark, steaming liquid. The scent is intoxicating. Is there anything more that I can get you? Paul Amsel sends his regards. When he hears Amsel's name, the Turk's voice lowers and his accent becomes less exaggerated. His eyes take on a knowing look. Ah, very good. Please express to Herr Amsel my appreciation of his patronage. If he needs any more catering jobs, see to it in the future. Catering jobs. If he needs any more catering jobs, seen to in the future, I'm always happy to provide. He tells me you're developing the menu for a friend of his now, Herr Winters, I believe. I want to hear all about it. Yes, of course, a wise man. Come. A young woman bustles in from the back room. Her gum chewing is loud enough to hear over the noise of the coffee grinders. Barak Ghazi spits something out in rapid fire Turkish. As you wish, uncle. I will see to it right away. Kami offers you a shy grin, snaps her gum, and hurries back into the room that she came from. My girl, Kami, is arranging to make contact with the chef as we speak. This will likely take some time. My chef is a busy man. While we wait, I wonder if you would be so kind as to run a small errand for me. A trifle, really. I hate to trouble you. I'm embarrassed to even ask, but I would be most appreciative of your help. I'm not your errand boy. I do a job, I get paid. He smiles big, the Turkish vendor again. You're already being compensated. Most masterful of mercenaries. Do you not recall? Kami is fetching your information for you. Returning the favor would be the courteous thing to do. Oh, yeah. I need to get charisma. Of course, what do you need? The errand is simple, hardly worthy of you. I've installed a number of data taps to Berlin's fiber optic network. As a part of my civic duty, you understand. These taps provide free matrix access for all who live in the Cruz Bazaar. In order to maintain their, their anonymity, each tap's protocol buffer must be reset every few days. I simply wish for you to visit each data tap and reset it. Simple enough. Yes, it's a simple job. Time consuming and a bit tedious perhaps, but simple. Just reset the taps and come back when you are finished. There should be 3 of them scattered around this neighborhood. The first one is just outside. Look for a metal box with yellow arrows painted atop it. By the time of your return, I should have the information Herr Amsel requested. Man, I need to get charisma. So that costed 3 charisma. And only have 2. Alright, when I get 2 more karma, I'm getting me some charisma. Let's avoid all tediousness, shall we? I wish they would kind of point me to the direction. Do I have a map? No, M's not doing anything. Yeah, we'll hook up the dancer. She's putting on a show. See, the dog was even mesmerized. Oh, dang it, I did it again. Ah, here's one. Place is really small, easy to learn. Yeah, I'm guessing I'll be spending a lot of time here, huh? Oh, that's number 2. Now where's number 3? Bingo. Put the earplug in your ear. The sound of heavy machinery makes it difficult to hear the words that are being spoken. After a moment, you find you can make out 2 distinct voices. A nasal woman who sounds like a heavy smoker and a man who speaks in a high-pitched, breathy tone. Just heard. Monica. Need to verify. Good for us. Continue listening. A sound like a conveyor belt starting adds to the noise of machinery, and you can't make out anything else until it comes to a stop a minute later. Think our next step? Wait, isn't ready to make a move yet. To be patient. See who steps up. Blah blah blah. Something could be someone more. Continue listening. More conveyor belts start up. All you can hear is the sound of machinery. Some sort of motorized vehicle starts up, drowning out everything. A bell rings loudly again and again. It sounds like a telephone. You hear the sound of a door slamming shut and the noise of machinery is suddenly muffled. There's a rattle of plastic and the ringing stops. The nasal woman's voice can be heard again in a sing-song tone. Guten Tag, how may I help you? Her tone changes, becomes more businesslike. I heard. Yes, he knows. I told him it wasn't time to make a move yet. What do you think I am, an idiot? The council needs to meet again. I know, getting everyone in the same room is challenging. Getting them to agree on a course of action is going to be even more challenging. From my perspective, the Cruise Bazaar was only stable because of her. If she really is out of the way, well, we'll see, won't we? Cha, I know. What can I say? Things go slow in the flux sometimes. You hear the sound of a door opening again, and the cacophony of machinery that fills the line. You can't make out anything more. Interesting. So those were the people behind Monica's death. We shall avenge her! Right? We're like Sasuke. We're Avengers now. Yeah, I just said that. Alex smiles at you from behind the counter. Welcome back, honored Effendum. How may I serve him? How may I serve you? I finished with your little trifle here, Barakazai. Ah, very good. I assume you had no difficulties? Not at all. It was good to take in the night air. I'm delighted. Oh, excellent one. With that out of the way, let us return to our pressing business. The menu for her Amsel uncle. She hands you the folded piece of paper. Please extend my consolations to him. The death of Fraulein Schaefer must have hit him hard. Gives a small nod. Please express my condolences as well. I've only heard the news. Monica was an important part of this community. Few knew how important. The memory stick Kami just handed you should contain all the information her Amsel requires from our chef in the field. Should you require my services in the future, you know where to find me. Until then, good day. Alright. Let's go back to the hideout. See what's good. See if they're down to watch some Netflix. Maverick, did you get the information about Green Winters? Yes, I spoke to Alec. He gave me this memory stick. Let us see what his agent has to say. Emerson snatches the memory stick. He navigates a series of command-line menus, he scans it, mouthing the words, and his eyes flit back and forth. Because agent trailed Green Winters to a hotel in cesspool of a keys called Shogun Kipe. The hotel is called Das Kazelhaus. It is a renovated factory nestled deep in the heart of Dragon Keep. It appears that Winters is holed up there. Recently, there was some contention between two gangs over control of the neighborhood. Due to his gang violence, the agent refused to follow Winters inside of the hotel, but he confirms that he is still inside. Well, what are we waiting for? Iris slips her rifle over her shoulder with a single spare motion. Gear up, people. We have a hotel to raid. Aw, silkin' now. Glory and Dietrich pause, exchange looks with Paul. Just a moment, Iger. Amsel rises from his chair, drawing himself to full height. You are an excellent soldier, and nobody questions your competence in the field. Your loyalty to this team is equally commendable. That said, we believe that Maverick is the right choice to lead the team. What? Don't mistake the decision for a reprimand. Monica, consider your contributions to the team to be invaluable. But we all know that she wasn't comfortable putting the soldier in charge. This is unbelievable. You want to put the rookie in charge again? Dang it, not again. There you go. She shakes her head. Don't you people learn from your mistakes? Maverick is the reason we're still alive, Ager. He kept us together. He let us out of there in one piece. Making him your golden boy? This is more of your flux state idiocy. Idiocy at work, isn't it? Dietrich reaches out, puts his hand on her shoulder. It's what Monica believed in. Share? Yeah, and look at where that got her. Let me give you a piece of advice. In the field, only two things matter: the mission and survival. Everything else is a distraction. Your ridiculous politics have no place on a Shadowrun. What can I say? We're German. We have a history of strong political views. Screw it, let's put an end to this. I've got the skill and experience to lead this team. Maverick, on the other hand, was appointed by Monica as a joke. If you'd rather he take the lead, I'll abide by that, but I want to hear each of you say it. They already have, you weren't listening. You stay out of this! The moment she raises her hand to you, Dante's ear laid back and he lets out a low growl. Reflexively, she takes a half step back. I think we've heard what Dante has to say. As for my part, Maverick saved our lives back there. You may not believe it, but he did. The way I see it, that means I'll follow his lead a while longer. I trust in Monica's judgment, therefore I trust in Maverick's judgment. The discussion is finished, Ager. Maverick will take Monica's place as the leader of this team. I'll do whatever it takes to keep this team and Monica's legacy alive. That includes taking your advice, Ager. That's big of you. I don't agree with this decision, but I will respect it. Maverick takes the lead, then conversation closed. It's time to move on. We need to focus on chasing down the Green Winters. Indeed, I've transferred the information that we received from Outlook to the computer terminal in the next room. It used to be Monica's personal workstation, Maverick. Now it's yours. Monica kept a variety of notes and dossiers on that machine. I would suggest reviewing her notes when you have the time. Good hunting, or I will eagerly await your return. I wouldn't suggest driving to Dragon Keep. The roads aren't safe. Taking the U-bomb would be safer anyway. Thanks for the tip, Jaeger. The U-bomb it is. Aga nods and I wish I would stop clicking off the screen. Yeah, she's adorable. I mean, like, those horns that kind of come out of her mouth are just intoxicating. I could stare at those all night. You now command a team of Shadowrunners. We're traveling to new mission locations. You'll be able to choose which members, yada yada yada. Cool. I get to pick my party. Alright. So I get to go here for like a little terminal. Mission computer. Command center for your team's operations. Your last link. Her thoughts and words live on in the machine. How adorable. Cool blue tones on the workstation. Check your inbox. New messages. You have no unread messages. Jobs directory. View all pending and active jobs. Back to root. Ooh, personnel files. He's more to me than that, of course, but that's neither here nor there. We'll do that stuff later. Walk away. And this is where I could equip stuff. We don't need the machete. Alright. Take the U-Bahn to... Okay, so I'm guessing that U-Bahn is like the BART, right? Oh, I gotta select my party. You know, maybe I shouldn't have read through that thing so fast. The party selection occurs at mission launch. Cool. Alright, let's get this mission on the road. I gotta get Maverick some new clothes. The heavy jacket is lame. See, where would you like to travel? Assemble the team and travel to Das Kesselhaus Hotel to search for Green Winters. The Dreg Pit. Das Kesselhaus Hotel and Nightclub, crown jewel of Dragonkype, the filthiest kazettes in Berlin. Opening the door to the ground level dance club is like bashing your head into a wall of sound. Flashing lights stab your eyes and the air is perfumed with cheap synthahol and engine grease. Everything in here is cranked up to 11, a playground to the numb. Green Winters is somewhere in the building. You still yourself with a sensory assault and step inside. The team makes a quick check of their weapons and follows you into Das Kesselhaus. Shaya, got my katana, baby. Oh yeah, do I get to check my people's weapons? Ooh, she's got a sniper rifle and a shotty. I gotta get some cyber weave and stuff from Maverick. Okay, so I don't get to spend their karma. That's cool. The troll working the door might be the shortest you've ever seen and the thickest. Despite the pounding music and the writhing bodies, his face is buried in a comic book. He looks up, gives you a cursory once over in size. Welcome to Das Kesselhaus, now under new management again. There's no cover, just go in and get your fix. That's Kroner at the bar over there. He'll take care of you. Just play nice or you'll meet her zap. Have fun. I'm looking for someone. Maybe you know him? I doubt it. This place is filled with interesting people just dying to meet you, so go get them. His name is Green Winters. Know him? No. I point people to the bar. If someone starts trouble, I give them a taste of her zap. That's it. That's all I do. Okay. Looks like this is the place to go. The music out here on the floor is too loud for comfort. The scene going down the bar is even louder. The dealer on duty stands impassively behind the bar. A desperate-looking young woman is pleading with him, apparently to little effect. All right, Silk, I'm going to explain how this works to you one more time. I get my cash and you get your cram. No cash, no cram, period. But I need it, Krona. Come on. And I have cash. I totally do. It's up in my room, but you guys won't let me up there to get it. Hotel's under my new management, beautiful. You don't have a room anymore. Whatever was up there, you might as well forget about it. But that was all I had. And I have to get it right soon. Well, maybe we could work out a trade. Cram for services. Services? Come on, Krona. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Do you want the cram or not? That ain't gonna happen, Shama. Not now, not ever. I give you about a half an hour before the shakes set in. When that happens, you know where to find me. Damn, that's all bad. Man, we just got some dude standing post with a shotty, just overlooking the club. How do you chill with that? So, do we hack into it? No, I don't have drone control. So I'm gonna have to find some type of way to get in there. Okay, looks like I can't go down there. The girl in the corner is a model STEM junkie, all wild eyes. Hey, good looking. You want a party? I'm always down to party. All right, my kind of guy. You've got cram, right? I just love a guy that's willing to share. Sorry, I'm not carrying any. I guess I need to go buy a bottle of cram. Well, then go get some, okay? At the bar. I'll be waiting. Sure, I'll be right back. Bottle of cram. New guy, hey, I didn't see you around here before. What can I get you? All right, we'll get some cram. All right, I'm kind of broke though. Wish I could sell stuff, but it doesn't seem like there's an option. Hey, good looking, you back. You got that cram yet? Give her a bottle. Hey, all right. With practice ease, the girl snaps a cap, and her whole body begins to shiver as the drug kicks in. Oh, that is so much better. I feel alive again. So, I just need to get into the hotel. Do you know anyone down here has a key to get up there? Frank. You want to talk to Frank? He's over there on the VIP balcony. Just be careful, okay? The guy is like a serious sleaze. I'd give just about anything to see somebody put him in his place. It's been fun, but I've got to get going. Yeah, you know, druggies have never been my type, so I'm not really gonna flirt, you know what I mean? Dude, I assumed this was Frank, but I guess not. Ah, that's Frank. Yo, Frankie. Yeah, what you need? I'm looking for a... No. Yeah, calls himself... Dude, maybe I should attack him. No, I'm not just gonna kill him. I'm looking for a guy. Calls himself Green Winters. Know him? Yep, Sad old bastard with the data jack that oozes something nasty. Wears cheap glasses and drinks like a fish. What about him? I need to talk to him. Well, that would be your problem, chummer. My problem is I'm talking to you instead of watching Inga dance. I need to get into this hotel. Hotel's closed. We're fumigating up there, you know, for bugs. We're in Dragon Cave. You think I care about bugs? I need a room. Look, buddy, closed is closed, and that's what we are. Dang it. Alright, let's just attack him. Oh man, it's going down. Okay. Well, Maverick should be able to take this dude out. We'll thrust at him. Get thrusted on, sucker. Oh, that was easy. Hey, we picked up the hotel key. Now my resident sniper. He's open. And then let's see, let's get Dietrich in the position. Damn, I love having a sniper. Now let's get Glory in position to take these two dudes out. Wow, double miss. I guess we're playing whatchamacallit? What is it called? What is it called? The people that make Civilization. Alright. Let's throw some daggers. There we go. Crap, I did not mean to do that. I was trying to click on Glory. Damn, that did nothing. Might as well take out the big dude with the shotty. Oi! Where'd that dude come from? Hey man, don't be throwing grenades at people. Dude, he is so squishy. And this dude is super tanky. Oh, come on. Oh, we gotta reload. A little bit of focus. Dang, leave me alone, man. Chill. Okay, 2 misses in a row. Come on now. 3 misses in a row. Wow, he blocked it from his back. Guess he does have plating back there. Oh, yeah. I'm getting tired of these fools. Oi. Damn, gotta reload. Alright, we got this. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Oh, minus 10% to hit. Does that make me at 0% to hit? There we go. We have to show them we mean business. Wait, can I heal them up right now? Alright, cool. Oh, I have a support character, huh? I'm guessing it's Dietrich. The elevator seems mechanically sound. That's about all it's going for it. Candy wrappers and used syringes. Okay, it's disgusting. So we could go floor to floor, or we could just go straight to the penthouse. Because we know that's where he's going to be. Unless you can find items and stuff, but... Ah, interesting. Wait, what did that computer say? Maybe I should have read it. The security panel shows that the door is double mag locked. It'd be easier to tunnel in through the wall than it would be to break through this thing. Alright, good to know. Okay, Okay, I guess we're gonna have to start from the first floor and work our way up. We'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some water. Okay. Open door. Dang it. Okay. Bedside table. Hey, we should see some money. I really did need that. Let's see. We got a trauma kit. Beautiful. The section of wall seems to be buckling under its weight. The aging wallpaper that lines the rest of the hallway has long since peeled away, revealing the structures of the wall underneath. Strength 3. Shoulder check the wall. Haha, yeah. My super high strength finally pays off. It's like, you know, just call me the Hulk, you know what I mean? That's what I am, you know? Hulk ain't got nothing on me. Searching through the clutter of the desk, you find a small synth leather bound journal. Leafing through the pages of the book reveals only a couple of entries. Each of them is scrawled in frantic, barely legible handwriting with crude doodles filling up with margins. Read the first entry. Hey, I'm not wearing any red. I guess the shoulder thing makes sense. Well, I mean, I could be Juggernaut. Juggernaut uses his shoulder to break down walls. So yeah, Juggernaut. Haha. Okay, I know Eddie's up to something. Like, I heard him today talking to that guy who works in the kitchen, asking him where the cleaning supplies was at. I've seen Eddie's room. The dude never cleaned a day in his life. I'm gonna follow him tomorrow and figure out what his deal is. Maybe he's just selling mouthwash to the hobos. I knew it. Fragging Eddie, I saw him yesterday. I was up on the 3rd floor because the vending machine down here was out of soy calf. So he came up and went over it. Blah, blah, blah. Well, I ain't stupid. So he put in... Oh, shoot. Wait, these are codes, aren't they? So I gotta go to the machine on the 3rd floor. And the password is 2478. Make sure I didn't miss anything in the first entry. Okay, and Eddie is selling mouthwash at Hobo's at the old bus depot. Okay, got it. That looks interesting. Alright, let's go to the 3rd floor, shall we? Oh, we didn't go to the store yet. Oh, just the bathroom. I guess that was obvious with the girl and boy on the front panel. Hey yo, we're fighting a scorpion. Oh shoot. I forget when it switches the controls. Alright, so this is my support character. the power of the Dragon Slayer aids all within a 3-tile range, with incoming damage reduced by last 3 rounds. Ooh, that's convenient. Oh my gosh. Ooh. This person hurts a lot. So I can attack their AP. What is AP? Attack power or ability power? Oh, action points. So if everyone gets 2 attack points per turn, yeah? So if I do 2 attack point damage, then that means he misses a turn? Sweet. Oh, I can't use this heal out of combat. Lame. There's a note on the door. His food is in the crisper drawer. See you next week. Alright, nothing in here. Dang, this must be like a luxury suite. The floor at this end of the room is beginning to cave in. A trickle of light spills up through the cracks in the floorboards from another room below. With a little force, you could probably open a hole in it. Smash the boards. Wait, before I do this, I want to find that vending machine. I don't see a vending machine. Ah, maybe I should have read that earlier. Do not open. I guess maybe it's behind one of these locked doors. Ah, 2, 4, 7, 8. Shaya. Alright, what's good? Hey, we got Chaz. So we just picked up Chaz. I guess all Jazz ever just turned into one physical entity. It's an RPG. Explore and have an adventure. Yes, sir. Alright, you're enlightened. Or frightened. What's up, man? Why you so scared? Please don't hurt me. I'm just a line cook. If you let me go, I won't tell anyone, I promise. What are you so afraid of? Wait, you're not with those guys out there? Well, I just thought. You thought what? I thought you were one of them. You know, the gangers that took over and shot up the place. I work. That is to say, work. I worked for the previous owners. When the shooting started, I shut myself in here. Whoever they are, haven't figured out how to override my keys yet. It's been a long day and a half. I don't know how much longer I stay in here. Tell me anything you can about this place. Okay, I think there's some of a chop shop in room 401, like low-level street dock stuff. I did deliver room service, and one day we were short-staffed. What I saw when they opened the door scared the dreck out of me. People hooked up to tubes and stuff. The door was 5870. If you want to take a look. Who's the stiff by the sink? That's the head chef, Felix. He took a hit to the chest when they raided this floor. I thought I could stop the bleeding, but I couldn't. Sorry to hear it. Yeah, thanks. I need to keep moving. Wait, you'll help me out here, won't you? I mean, you're not gonna leave me to die here, are you? There's still gangsters out there. You'd be safer in here. Oh, yeah, you're probably right. I'll just stay in here then. With him. Interesting. Jazz is a narcotic in the Shadowverse. So can I like throw some drugs at an enemy and then they sniff it and then just become delirious and shoot confused and shoot themselves? That'd be cool. Or just like incapacitates them in a sense. Regroup now! Aw, snap. Got another combat situation. Okay, so I don't want to stand by this. But I need to get my dude in range to do some straight samurai. So let's cover behind here. Let's see. Dietrich. Heal yourself. Oh. Okay. Oh, whoops, wrong button. AP plus 1. Oh, I see. I didn't use that too effectively, but whatever. Alright, let's get you in a sniping position. And let's get you into melee position. Oh, I see. So you have to stay with him permanently. Bingo. 95%. Open. 50%. 80%. Got him. Let's see. Getting a little bit closer. Get her. Let's give him some more aim. Oh, where did he come from? Alright, not good, not good, not good. We're okay, we're okay. We'll figure this out. He's standing up. Let's get a crit. No crit. We got one more shot. Let's make it count. Got him. Okay. Now, glory, darling. It's time for you to go warp. Oh, damn it. I messed up. Oh, I didn't. Sweet. Why isn't she doing any more damage? That's not gonna work. Let's get you out of line of sight for a second. And then jeez, there you go. Who says you're just a support? Oh yeah, got the flank. Well, come on, man, you can do this. I believe in you. Alright, we'll finish him off. Dang, maybe I should have healed first before killing him. Okay. Oh, we got hotel administration, navigation, search guest register by name, search current guest register by number, by room number. Yes, let's search by room number. What was it? 587. Shoot. Shoot. I think I missed. Dang it. Or what about number 1? Eddie. No. Shoot, who's this dude I'm looking for again? What's his name? Green Winters. Currently staying on floor 4, room 405. Got it. And let's check out what admin services you have. Enter admin password. Ah, that was 5870. No. Damn. Okay, we don't have that yet. Walk away. Let's check out what's in here. 4th floor it is. And dude was in room 405, but let's scan and see if there's anything else here. Okay, 405 is locked. Dang it! Anything in the bathroom? Nada. Alright, everything is locked. Okay. Maybe I missed something. Five, 8, 7, 0. Yay! It finally worked. Okay. Damn, this dude's bold. He just saw 4 people and he's like, I don't give a damn. I'll take all you fools on. Alright, Captain. First, I'm going to give an accuracy boost to Maverick. And then Maverick is going to do some AP damage. And then going to do some real damage. And then Dietrich is going to heal himself. Oh, costs 2 AP. Duh. No, should use the shoddy. Reload. And then Glory. Let's see what else is in here. Minus 3 AP. Love it. Why can't I heal her? Dietrich, heal her. Oh wait, that's haste. Alright, we need to get you just a straight up heal. Easy peasy. Damn, what is this? Ooh, advanced medikit. Okay, let's try to figure out what we have to do next. I think we need to go back to the top floor, see if I missed anything. I don't think so. Maybe back to the third floor. Let's go to the second floor. I don't want any trouble, buddy. Just let me hide out here until the coast is clear, okay? I took care of the guys outside. You should be able to make a run for it. Thank you! I'm as good as gone! I actually wanted more information, but it's all good. I get it. Dang it. Alright, where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Can you hook me up with the passcode? Guy in the master suite on 4 asked for his room code to be changed again. Paranoid son of a bitch. Anyway, dude's been renting out one of our biggest rooms for months, so I guess I shouldn't complain too much. New code is 1989. Got it. Okay. Huh, I wonder if I could look up codes for these other rooms too. Let's see. Mental note. Well, for Baggett, mental note. Let's see. 403 and 402. We'll look up the. Actually, let's just go do it now. Because I might get stuck in a story event after I go into 404. 402. Alright. 403. 404. Well, there goes that. A lot of these locked things can be hacked. But I'm not a hacker. I'm a street samurai. You know, if I could slice the thing up with my sword, you know, and then get entry that way, it'd be all good. Yeah, let's go to the 4th floor. Be nice if someone on my team can hack, but sadly she died on our first mission. Alright. 1989. Man, this dude had a penthouse. Hey, yo. The scene is eerily familiar. The dead man is still jacked into a smoldering computer, but his face contorted into a mask of pain. Blue smoke spills from the data jack. Like Monica. And there's something else. The man's outline is wrong. It takes a moment for the realization to sink in. His back is bent at an impossible angle. Jesus. Looks like he convulsed hard enough to break his own spine. Is that even possible? You tell me. Ager kneels beside the corpse, bending to peer at his face. Matches the description that Atla gave us. It's Green Winters. She straightens, glancing back over at the body before returning her attention to you. This what happened to Monica? I suspect that it would have. We jacked her out in time to prevent it. Still think you could have prevented Monica's death, Ager? Maybe. Ager takes another glance at the smoldering corpse and you can see the doubt glowing in her eyes. I don't know. Kneeling to inspect the body, you find smears of blood on the carpet under Winter's right arm. Moving the arm aside, you find a number written across the floor, 91612. You use your PDA to take a holopic of the number and the body, then step away. Okay, so Winter's right arm. And a number written across the floor, 91612. Got it. Hanging on the wall is a large, gaudily framed painting, an unimaginative still life of some kitchen object sitting on a table. Remarkably boring. Move the painting aside. There's nothing here. Hanging on the wall is a large, gaudily framed painting, an impressionist landscape, inexpertly rendered in splotches of cheap acrylic. A nameplate in the frame reads Harz Mountains 211. Just in case, let's write that down. Harz Mountains 2011. Got it. Move painting aside. Hey, and there's our code. 91612. Inside the safe, you find a bundle of old, well-worn media discs. The words, "Watch Me," have been hastily written on the back of the topmost disc. Inspect the discs. The disc labeled "Watch Me" looks almost new. The others are clearly much older and many of them are badly scratched. The last two discs in the bundle are stuck together, and when you try to pry them apart, the readable surface of the bottom disc peels away. As soon as you finish with the safe, the nearby video phone begins to ring. That's creepy. Hey there, Chief. Don't hang up. I've got a proposition for you. Who are you? How did you know I was in this room? See the cameras in the corner of the room? Wave high. I'm on the other side of them. You've probably noticed that this building is under new management, right? And judging by the fresh corpses that I'm seeing strewn all over the hotel, I'm going to guess that you don't like the new guys any better than I do. Well, I'd like to make you an offer. You can help cover my escape and I'll get you into a secure vault on the top floor. Belong to the leader of the gang that used to run this place. Trust me, it's still secure. I set up the security protocols myself. The last decker they bought in to take a crack at it, they came back out on a stretcher. They haven't found too many volunteers since then. Ah, you're a decker. No, that's boring. Tell me about the gang that you used to run this hotel. They called themselves the Schwarzhausen, and they pretty much ran into Dragon Keep until a few days ago. They weren't a pleasant bunch, but they knew better than... They weren't a pleasant bunch, I tell you, but they were better than the jackasses we got in here now. What's the deal with this new gang? They're terrible people, real bad guys, all of them. Look, I don't mean to rush you, but can we discuss all this later? After we get out of the building for us, after we get out of the building full of murderous thugs. Why are you in this hotel, and how do you have access to the security system? I was in the hotel when it got taken over, and the new gang decided to keep me on staff, I guess you could call it. They put me in charge of Matrix security. I may be one of the hottest deckers in Berlin, but a bullet in the head will kill me just as dead as anyone else. Given the circumstances, I don't see how I could refuse. Let's get back to business. What's in the vault? Gear, money, lots of good stuff. I'm gonna need some specific examples if you want me to help you. Look, buddy, I just set up the Matrix security for the thing. The old boss didn't let me set foot into the vault. He was a little paranoid, But he was adamant that he wanted me to rig up some really killer IC, so there must be something of value in there. So how about it? You want to crack at that vault or not? Yeah, where do I meet you? Room 505 in the penthouse floor. Come rendezvous with me here and I'll take you to the vault. Alright, going to the vault. Okay, there's someone who can hack, I believe. Maybe that guy that I just met is the one that can hack into these rooms. Yeah. Unless I could switch party members somehow. Pressing things, but nothing's happening. Hey, how do you get more karma? I want more karma. I want to get more skills. Hey, you just met a hacker. Knew you come. Always been a good judge of character. Since we meeting in person, I formally introduced myself. Blitzdagger extraordinaire at your services. Maverick. The vault is just around the corner. Once we get there, I can unlock it with a few clicks on the keypad, but myself backdoor when I run the security system. Never hurts to be careful. Sounds good. Let's go. Wait. Crap. I got too immersed in my character that I forgot where the vault is. Ah, it looks like it's right here. They have the perfect ambush situation. Okay, let's give haste to Ager. Ager, I want you to get into a sniping position. And then do some sniping. Let's see what you got. A smart gun? What the heck is a smart gun? 2 attacks in 1 action, low accuracy, low critical damage, uses 6 bullets. 2 attacks with less chance for a critical. may hit adjacent characters, uses 6 bullets. 2 attacks in 1 action, low critical damage, increases accuracy by 10%, uses 4 bullets. Alright, well let's focus fire and let me kill this chick. And then we'll go back here. And then let's get my Wolverine check. Then we'll get you into position. I'm so glad he missed. That was actually really dumb of me to go into melee range with someone with a shotgun. Weaken her. Oh, he missed. I'm gonna keep going for the kill. There we go. And then Glory can finish them off. Just like that. It was a massacre. Achievement unlocked. I'll take it. Alright, here we go. Tap a tap tap. Done. Wait, when did that thing get installed? Take cover! Well. Oh, friendly fire. That's not good. Oh, I have Overwatch. Little Wi-Fi. Targets an area with their current weapon and selected ability. This ends your turn. Oh, damn, I should be using that. That's a big boy. Oh, he's tanky. Shit, yeah. Alright, now I gotta figure out how the hell I'm gonna take out that freaking turret. So maybe I interact with this thing to turn off the turret. But if I'm wrong, it's highly likely whoever goes in there is dead. C'est la vie. Damn. Wait. I wish I could check stats. Yes. Okay. He has drone control. Okay. Let's get you out of here. Oh, drone control 3, damn it! Okay. I'm just gonna have to do this the hard way. Okay. Oh, damn. Ah, hits like a little... I was so afraid of this thing. Are you kidding me? Stupid little pea shooter. Easy peasy. Be nice if I could get some karma. Robert, how do I get more how do I get more karma? Oh, do I get a drone? Do I get my first drone? Heck yeah. Karma's from leveling up. So then how do I level up? I've been killing a lot of fools. Hey, I gained 1 karma. Oh, it's only, dang it. It's only after you complete a mission. So how do you use other characters to hack stuff? Karma is from completing missions and optional objectives. Gotcha. So after every mission, then I get to spend some karma. Ah, so that little thing is not a terminal. Lame. Alright, let's get out of here. Hey, thanks for the assist. Can't tell you how happy I am to leave this place behind. Happy to help. Must have been terrible to be stuck in there. Well, it was no picnic, I'll tell you that much. Say, you wouldn't happen to need a Nova Hot Decker, would you? Because I suddenly found myself unemployed. As it happens, we could use a Decker, yes. Excellent, fantastic. I promise you won't regret it. Blitz has joined your team. Yo, I can't wait to get into another fight so I can send out a drone and own some fools. Man, I wonder if my character gets to learn something like the Omnislash. Career advancement available. As you lead your team through the shadows, your companions will continue to develop and learn new combat skills. Clicking the icon in the lower right hand corner of the screen will open the career advancement menu. When this icon is highlighted, one or more of your companions is eligible to learn a new combat skill. At each advancement level, you may choose one of 2 possible combat skills for each of your runners. Choose wisely. Wow, that's a lot of pressure. Okay, so at level 2, she can learn Sniper Specialist. Agar gains a sniper rifle ability that increases accuracy by 35% for 1 shot. Costs 2 AP with a 3 cooldown. That's kind of good. basically 35% is a lot. So if there's a really crouching opponent that's like only 34 or 39%, 35% boost, and makes me able to hit him. Igor gains a shotgun ability that imbalances targets. Maverick and Glory are both melee characters, or close range at least. I'm gonna try to make Glory more of a shoddy person, but so I don't need another melee person, melee range or short range. We're gonna only go with her sniper skills. Confirm. Selected advancement, Meltdown. Dietrich's Electro Core spell now strips 1 armor from affected targets. Oh, that's pretty good. Blade Specialist. Dietrich trains further with thrown weapons, increasing his accuracy with their knives. No, you're going to be support. We have enough damage. So you're going to be our buffer and debuffer and healer. That's what you do. Razor Specialist, gain ability, compound attack. Glory gains a melee attack, a razor slash followed up by a kick. Pierces up to 1 armor, may do AP damage. Cost 1 AP, cooldown 2. Okay. Glory gains a pistol ability, fire power round, does an additional 2 damage and pierces up to 2 armor. So do I want her to focus on a pistol or a razor? I don't know. Pistols seem like they suck. Like 4 damage a hit. Lame. Let's focus on her Wolverine-like abilities. Oh, Decker. So why is this symbol still here? I already leveled everyone up. Whatever. And then that must mean I have karma to level up my main character. So I think we should do damn, my maximum for humans is only 9. I messed up, man. Maybe I should have went with a troll. That sucks. I want it to be like a melee god where I could just slice and... But 9 is a joke. Oh, that's discouraging. Oh, whatevs. I'll just max out to 9 as fast as I can. And we'll go with 3 karma. Not all species are created equally. Apparently, man, apparently. Well, that's cool. I'll max out to 9 as fast as I can. And then I'll... Wait. Ugh. Only could go to 9 for melee weapons. You're killing me, Smalls. Alright, mental note. If I play another game, if I'm going to do a melee character, freaking go troll. Freaking go troll. That's all I get. We'll get the strength and we'll get the melee weapons. And then our damage will be pretty legit. Yeah. And we'll get a little charisma. Dope. Alright, let's finish this mission. News travels fast, Maverick. It seems a small group of well-armed assailants entered Das Kesselhaus Hotel blah blah blah. It seems a small group of well-armed assailants entered Das Kesselhaus Hotel earlier today and cleaned house, so to speak. If you believe the tale, the controlling gang was eliminated down to the last man, then the assailants strolled calmly out the front door, leaving a rather interesting power vacuum for the residents of Dragon Keep in their wake. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Gang? What gang? Yes, what gang indeed. I would recommend subtlety where possible, main friend. Mass bloodshed is not always the best means to an end. But enough of this, we have more pressing matters to discuss. Ager has told me of Green Winter's death. She said that he died in the same manner that Monica did. It wasn't a pretty sight. I know that you and Ager have had your differences. I will tell you that she was badly shaken by the sight of Winter's body. She also mentioned that you found something in Winter's safe, a package full of very old discs. May I see them? Good God, I haven't seen one of these since I was a boy. This is a DVD RW, a data storage medium from the mid-2000s. I'm amazed that Winters was able to find a device that could play it. Do you know how we can read things like these? The first disc that I looked at might be readable, the others are damaged, some severely so. I have my doubts about them. For now, let's concentrate on the undamaged discs. There's a little shop outside the data haven. Talk to the proprietor, Malit Holy. She might be able to help. Tell her to put the cost of the device on my account. Why don't you do it yourself? This might come as a shock, but I'm not your errand boy. Yes, you are. I am your fixer. I find your jobs. You carry them out. That is our arrangement. Now please, fetch the damn device. Alright, fool. We're gonna have a little talk when I get back, though. Just in case you forgot, my name is Maverick and I have a sword. Welcome back. What can I do for you? I acquired this drone. Can you get it up and running again? Yeah, probably. It may take a bit of doing though. I love working on these old corp drones. Can't make you any guarantees, but either way, it's on the house. I'll leave it in your hands. I'll start on it right away. See you later. Hang on a second. There's something else I wanted to talk to you about. Yes, go on then. I'm listening. I'm looking for something that can play back a DVD RW. Really? That is old tech. Very old. In fact, just a moment I'll go look. She turns to rummage through a bin of obsolete components at the back of her stall. Ah, yes, here we are. The display has old enough hookups to connect to a DVD. Whoops. The display has old enough hookups to connect to a DVD player. RCA, you know, vintage. The play itself, though, this I do not have. You may wish to try your luck down at the junkyard. There's a scavenger there, a primitive man with a crude disposition. If anyone here on Cruise Bazaar can help you find your DVD player, he can, but he will almost certainly attempt to overcharge you for it. But you are not here for gossip. Shall we conclude our business? I give you the display for, say, 200 yen? Paul Amsel sent the charger to his account. Ah, very well. I'll have it packaged up and delivered to Amsel straight away. Best of luck finding your DVD reader. I wish you well. So, I have to find this person. Oh, there we go. There's the icon. Scrotty. A stout old man looks up from whatever old tech he's tinkering with to squint at you through thick old-fashioned glasses. He pushes them up with an old-stained finger as he straightens up to nod at you. He speaks with a gruff but well-meaning tone, heavily accented with German tonality. Guten Tag. What can I do for you? Mallet tells me you're the man to speak to about DVDs. That little shrew sent you my way, huh? Well, wonders never cease. Well, introductions are in order, I suppose. Ryder's Butchman at your service. Need something salvaged, some old components, released? I'm indeed your man. Wonderful. How about the DVD player? Well, let's see. I think I've got something that'll work for you. Ah, here we go, an old Korean player that I dug up last week, 2010 model, a real BT. I fixed her up and got it running without any disc to read. I've mostly been using her as paperweights. Sounds like what I'm looking for. How much do you want for it? Well, I'll admit, I'm a little loath to part with her. There's plenty of folk out there who'd really appreciate an older player such as this, and I don't know what your intentions are for it. I suppose, given the time and trouble I took putting her back together, I'd be willing to part with you for, I'll say, about 500 yen. I've got a better idea. How about you give me the DVD player and we call it even? Ah, right, fine. I see how it is. Take it if you must, but I won't forget what you've done here today, and you shouldn't either. You should leave. Pleasure doing business with you. You know, I don't have the charisma. I don't have the swag. I don't have the charm. So I gotta play to my strengths, which is strength. As bad and terrible as it makes me feel inside, but this is for the greater good, you know? I can't just miscellaneous give an old man 500 for a DVD player it's worth like $5. So I think you guys should understand this, you know? Sometimes we have to do things that we're not proud of, but for the greater good. It seems that Amsel has assembled a team in your absence. They stand in a group around the old display that you had Mallet deliver. On their faces, you can see excitement and apprehension, curiosity and dread. Maverick, have you procured a DVD player? Hand Amsel a DVD player. I have it. It's right here. Good. This should only take me a moment. Everything appears to be functional. The disc should be ready to play. Well, don't keep us in suspense. Start the damn thing already. Maverick went to the trouble of fetching everyone. Let him do the honors. Amsel steps back, clearing a path for you to access the antique machine. You know, Glory is my dog. She just has my back. A soft whirling sound, the scratch LCD player comes to life. Alright, play track 1. The screen goes black and a cheerful digital chimming sound spills out of the display speakers. A crackle of static fills the air coupled with a shrill electronic whine. After a few moments the display goes live and a disheveled looking man appears on the screen. His eyes glitter with excitement. The timestamp on the screen is... Maybe I should write this down. 203409-15 and this was disc 1. Hermie, I think we found her. After all this time, first Schwinge. I knew that she wasn't dead. His speech is jittery. You can hear the urgency in his voice. She survived the Dragonfall, just as I've always said. I knew it. I was right. The screen explodes in a static and an electronic whine in the background sharpens into the needle-like pulse of high-pitched sound. Somewhere in the background, Dante lets out a whimper. The screen clears, an excited face is closer to the screen than it was before. The words spill out of him in a breathless sigh. Taking a team into the Sox to retrieve her, the radiation be damned. We will take appropriate precautions, of course, but we must go. Hermie, I think that body may be nearby as well. Somehow, she has survived for all of this time. May not be back for some time. Look after Mom, okay? I wonder about her. And Hermie, stay safe out there. I know that things are heating up in Berlin. I know you. Student protests, civil uprising. You'll be in the middle of it, I'm sure. Just stay safe, alright? I'll do my best to do the same. I don't know what's going to happen when I step in the Sox, but I do know one thing. If the Fire Wing is still in danger, I will put an end to her. And once and for all. Alright, play track 2. The screen goes black for a moment, then a figure appears on the screen, your late client Green Winters. His elbows planted on the table that he's seated at. With his chin rests on the palm, the other hand is wrapped around a bottle of cheap whiskey. The time stamp on the video reads, okay, disc 2053 25. Found the message Adrian left me all those years ago. Got it cleaned up as best as I could. Strange hearing his voice again. He pauses to take a long it's good to hear him, even if he did insist on calling me Hermie. Dr. Adrian Vauclair, the hero of the people, the Dragon Slayer, my brother. Hard to believe it's been almost 20 years. Alright, so I'm going to start recording these DVDs again, for me, for Adrian, for whoever might wind up watching them. Every time I do this, it winds up feeling like a waste of time, but I keep doing it anyway, on the off chance that I'll find something important. If I stumble into the clue that leads me to my brother, I know that I'm going to want it on film. I've been doing this for almost 20 years now. After all, no sense in quitting now. Christ, 20 years, all this time and still no leads. Even with all of my contacts and my resources, even with my legendary bullheadedness, I've made no progress at all. I haven't turned up a single goddamn thing. Want to hear something funny? The closest I've gotten to a clue was a rumor. Apparently a team emerged from the Soxes a while back. Nobody's clear on the date, but, and get this, supposedly they vanished without a trace. Not much of a rumor considering I already know that you're gone, big brother. I live with that every day. Abruptly, Winters leans forward and reaches for something off screen. He turned it off. There's a grinding sound from the Blu-ray. Image appears on the screen. Eager look on his face. Stumbled upon this archival footage of Schwinge's original attack. Months before the Dragonfall. Easy to forget how devastating it was. Adrian saved a lot of people by bringing her down. I've got the footage all queued up to play, starting it now. Additional comments to follow. DVD shifts to high pitched. It's difficult to make out what you're seeing at first. The scene is dark and smoky, and the telltale flashes of emergency vehicles. Camera pushes in, and you can make out two figures standing in a ruined landscape. Again, for those of you joining us, we are confirming to you live from Stolberg. A few hours ago, the Dragon for Schwinge launched an unprovoked attack on the sleepy Mars Mountain town, and you can see the results behind me. Fire, ashes, and blood. I'll get right back, I need water. We are joined tonight by a survivor of the latest and most horrifying attack. Sir, I understand you've been through a terrible ordeal. Thanks for taking the time to speak with us tonight. Yes, of course. If you could, sir, could you please tell the people at home about your experience of the attack? It was horrible, just pure chaos. So many people are dead. People I knew roasted alive or trampled to death trying to escape. My own house was burned to the ground during the attack. My family, we have nothing now. You all made it through the attack? Though, your wife, your kids? Yeah, we all made it, thank God. We rode out the attackers in small shelter, me, my wife, and our two daughters. The shelter protected us, but the heat was just unbearable. We couldn't have stayed in there much longer than we did. How long were you holed up in there? 3, maybe 4 hours. I don't know. We just stayed inside until the heat died down and the screaming stopped. And what happened after that? When it was over, when the air cooled down, we stepped outside. There was nothing left, just smoldering wreckage and the dense cloud of black, oily smoke and the stench in the air. God, that smell. It smelled like roasting meat. There's a long pause from the tortured look on his face. You can tell the man is struggling to decide whether or not to continue speaking. Eventually he does. My girls, they found out what was left on their nanny outside. Her body, what was left of it, was slumped against the shelter door. I kept telling myself that I couldn't hear her pounding to get in, but that isn't true. I could. If I just couldn't bring myself to open the door, I couldn't risk my family like that. Not for her, not for anyone. Thank you, sir. Thank you for taking the time to speak with us. Yeah. You heard it here. An absolutely chilling account of tonight's attack. Again, the town of Stolberg has been reduced to ash. Another victim of the fire wing. Stay with us for more up-to-the-minute reporting on Forschwing's Reign of Terror. Okay, it's time for a new approach. Adrian's complete dead end. That much is pretty clear by now. So I'm going to do some digging and Forschwing instead. Let's see where this goes. Well, that was a bust. Little progress on Forschwing either. I don't know, it's weird. The information is there, it's just wrong somehow. It's too well laid out, too simple. Real life is messy. This feels just a little too neat. That's not the only thing that's nagging at me. I'm getting that tingly feeling all up and down the back of my neck again. It feels like I'm being tracked. I'm no Matrix hotshot like Clockwork or Schaefer, but I'm good enough to know when someone's on my scent. Gotta install some new security measures. Can't be too careful. Christ, I'm getting too close to something. There's a trail of bodies and there have been disappearances. Gearbox, Marcia, and Perengrade, they've all just disappeared within the past few years. Gearbox just went AWOL yesterday, and they were all making the same sorts of inquiries about the firing wing that I've been. There are ghost stories spreading around the Decker community. Stories about Deckers disappearing and then showing up again later, but wrong somehow. Scary stuff, and I'm starting to think that it's true. Oh God, we have zombies coming up. I know the stories he's talking about, Chief. Whoops. What was his accent again? Oh yeah, country. I know the stories he's talking about, Chief. Never really put much stock on. Not till now. Could these rumors be related to what's happening here? Am I being paranoid? No, I don't think so. Something big is happening here, and I'm right in the middle of it. That's a bit of a leap. One other thing, Toso told me a story about a kill team that might be related to all of this. Apparently, a Decker named Telebor posted a theory about Schwarzschwing to the Shadowland BBS about 5 years ago. About an hour later, a mil-spec team showed up in Meat Space and cooked her entire apartment with her in it. If what Tolstoy told me was true, Hellebore Live posted the event. She described her killer, the great big orc with skin grafts. Then the whole thread disappeared, gone without a trace. Leap. Edgar, love? Sounds like he's on the right track to me. Edgar holds her silence but concedes the point with a small nod. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. This has got to be Forschwing, all of it. Adrian was right about her. She's still alive, and she's out of the SOX. She's covering her tracks, working the shadows, preparing to rise again. And that means that I have to find you, Adrian, for everyone's sake. Thankfully, I've got a lead. For the first time in 2 decades, I've got a solid goddamned lead. I backtracked all of the Matrix nodes that Hellebore was looking into back before she got cooked. Whoever's been purging the Matrix didn't think about that, and I found that she turned up a set of map coordinates. Whoa, hey, dang it. I double clicked. Go back. Damn. And this is where we came in. Damn it. Ugh, that's frustrating. Why is there not a back button? Come on, man. Okay, I think I'm gonna tap Schaefer for this job. She's got the skills to bypass whatever security they're running out there, and she's gullible enough to take the job in the first place. I'll feed her some line about Flux State security, and she'll eat it up with a spoon. I warned her. I warned her. Time to put plans in motion. By this time tomorrow night, I should have the information that I need. On the off chance that Schaefer gets taken out, well, that'll tell me something too. Can't make an omelet and all that until then. Let me replay the track. No. I'm just gonna have to rewatch the stream and pause it on that double click so I can read what happened. You recognize the scene in the window. You're looking at the tattered drapes and nicotine-stained wallpaper of Winter's hotel room. There's a blur of motion in the haggard form of Green Winters lumbers in the frame. Suspicious confirmed. Schaefer dead. Christ. Winters reached the shaking hand off camera. Winters reaches the shaking hand off camera? Winters reaches a shaking hand off camera. Oh, he reaches his own hand. At first it made it seem like another hand was there. Kind of creepy. A moment later, it returns clutching a cheap plastic drinking glass. He gulps something down, wipes his mouth with the back of his hand, and takes a deep breath. Okay. Back up, slow down, start from the beginning. Winters closes his eyes and makes visible effort to calm himself. When he speaks again, his voice is steady. Got the call from my contact in a cruise bazaar. Schaefer killed on the estate run. Matrix security at the estate cooked her brain. Considering Schaefer's skill and experience on site, I see must have been extreme. Even by Berlin standards, security of that kind of costs money, real money. Given the evidence uncovered so far, corporate involvement unlikely. The connection to the fire wing is too strong. So let's come right out and say it. The dragon is what we're dealing with here, and the smart money says that she's coming for me next. Well, I won't go down without a fight. I still got my contacts, still got my connections, and the Flux State can be a hell of a weapon for the man who knows how to manipulate it. Winters takes another long pull from his glass, grimaces and swallows. Time for me to make my play. Ghost stories or no, missing deckers or no, I've got to jack into the Matrix and start pulling strings. The countermeasures that I installed earlier should be more than enough to keep me safe from the 20 minutes I'll be in there. Winters drains the rest of the glass and tosses it back over his shoulder. A moment later, you hear the dull clattering sound of hard plastic on linoleum. Schaefer's death was tragic. She was staunch supporter of the F-State, but still, all things considered. Winters fishes for something off screen. A moment later, his hand reappears clutching a data jack cable. Better than me. He plugs the cable into his head and the screen cuts to static. Eject the DVD. As her finger nears the eject button, a black screen cuts in over the static. A moment later, Green Winter's haggard face appears. If you're watching this, then I guess they caught up to me. They will be after you too now. Damn. You know, I think I'm gonna change Blitz's accent. I feel like more Irish, maybe. But I don't know how to do Irish. What the hell is this? Why didn't you warn me about this before I came? Now, Blitz. Whoever you are, whatever you think you're after, you need to find Dr. Adrian Vauclair. Not because he's my brother, because his force wing is rising again. He's the only one who can stop her. You've seen what happens to people who get too close to this. I'm dead and dozens of others have died. You'll be next unless you can find Adrian. Damn. This is getting real, man. This is intense. The room goes quiet as everyone struggles to process what you've seen on the DVD. Finally, Dietrich breaks the silence. A dragon, son of a bitch. Green Winter sent us up against a dragon. The Fire Wing. She lives. I'm really starting to regret the fact that I didn't just stay at that hotel. Wait a second. We don't know for certain. The evidence seemed pretty convincing to me, love. I even take it a step further. I think that secret facility that we stumbled into was her lair. The room falls silent. Ager and Glory exchange glances. After a moment, Dietrich continues. Just think about it. The Decker that Winters got those coordinates from was posting about for Schwinge. Then she was killed by the same orcish bastard that attacked us after Monica died. That's a direct link between the dragon, the scared orc, and the Harfeld Manor. Wait, let me reread this again. Just think about it. The Decker that Winters got those coordinates from was posting about for Schwinge. Then she was killed by that same orcish bastard that attacked us after Monica died. That's all direct links between the dragon, the scarred orc, and the Harfield Manor. Oh, so the scarred orc is that big dude with the chain gun. And then Winters was killed by the same thing that killed Monica. Exactly. My gut tells me that the dragon is down there, Maverick. Someplace far beneath the surface. I think that we knocked on the door to her lair without even knowing it. And I think that, given what we've seen, the dragon do whatever it takes to keep us quiet about it. Okay, going on the assumption that there is a dragon and that she will come after us, what do you propose that we do about it? I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to follow Winters' advice. We're going to find Vauclair. Yes, Maverick is right. Finding Dr. Vauclair should be our priority. If we're going up against a dragon, we need to find ourselves a dragon slayer. Winters spent 20 years searching for Vauclair and it got him nowhere. How do you propose that we find him? With the help of an information broker. Let me guess, back to the coffee shop? For this, no. While Herb Baragazi is very capable, a task of this magnitude is beyond him. We need to make contact with the premier information broker in Berlin. We need to talk to Alice. Alice, best of luck. I hope that you're rich. For this, rich enough, even if only just. Who is this Alice? A most prominent figure in Berlin's shadow community, ex-Schwachmann writer. She provides information retrieval services for the estate. If Winters was right, if Vauclair is still alive, she can help us find him. Here, your key to speak with Alice. A cred stick? An encoded cred stick, yes. 10,000 yuan. Alice will not show her face for less. This represents the last of my personal savings, Maverick. Make this meeting count. Where do I need to go? Take the U-Bahn to the Allstadt Spandau. There you will find a connecting tube that the locals refer to as the rabbit hole. You will find a method of contacting Alice there. Don't call it that in front of her, though. Word on the street is that she hates it. Please hurry. While you're out, I'll work on acquiring new contracts for the team. Alice is the best there is at what she does, and her services carry a price tag to match. Damn. Things are getting real. That's kind of trippy, though, that we probably were already at the dragon's lair, just like that. Man, this game is getting really, really interesting. I'm looking forward to see where it takes us. But on that note, it's time to call it a night. My voice is a little rough right now. It's gone through it. And have some things to consider and some story elements to ponder to figure out what's going to happen next. And yeah, join me for the next journey. Shadowrun is all about plot twist, huh? Interesting. Yeah, I kind of get that feeling. I kind of get that feeling. I just wish I didn't miss that paragraph about Monica. guessing there's gonna be some type of thing about Monica. She just seems too pure. Like, everyone loved her. She's smart, capable, all of this stuff. So I'm guessing there's gonna be certain information that's gonna drop. No one's perfect. We'll see. Good night.